Alrighty, righty. Microphone is on. Can you guys hear me okay? Turn the music down a little more. It's a bit loud. Yep. Alrighty. Hello, hello, everybody. How many do we have in here? I'm not entirely sure, actually. But, okay. It's over there, guys. Okay, so, what's today, you might ask? So we're not doing an animation stream today. That's mostly because there's this new thing. Hold on, I'll change screens for you guys real quick. Yep. So I'm sure some of you guys are probably aware of this new thing going around called ChatGTP. And essentially, it's just sort of an AI that's sort of able to generate sort of, you type down in here, and it gives you a prompt, like you type in something. I did some testing earlier, but I've seen lots of people sort of writing fanfics and everything, but with these things, so I want to give it a try. See, maybe we can write some Sonic and the Autobots related stuff here. Also, hello to Metal Braden, Nova, and Anti-Maximal. Good to see you guys again. Sorry, mate, don't have time to chat. I'm going to play some Minecraft on PlayStation. Oh, that's cool. Yep, enjoy your time in Minecraft. God, I haven't touched that game in years. Maybe I will have to touch it again. It's been, God, probably like 3-4 years, maybe 5. Just haven't really, just kind of grew out of Minecraft, to be honest. But anyway, yeah, enjoy your time there, Anti-Maximal. But anyways, guys, but speaking of Sonic and the Autobots, though, I've got something to show you guys real quick. Boom! Yes, it is happening. So, guys, this Saturday at 10 a.m., actually, this Saturday at 8 a.m. Australia time, episode 2 comes out at last. It's just about done. I'm just gonna do some last little bits in editing. But yeah, this weekend, episode 2 will see the light of day. So that's all I'm gonna show you guys right now, just that little thumbnail. But yes, episode 2 of Sonic and the Autobots is here, pretty much. Just a few more days. Just bear with me, guys. It's coming. And yeah, I'm really excited to show it to you guys. It will premiere, as I said, Saturday, 8 a.m. Australia time. I'm not sure what that is specific time, but yeah, regardless though, I think I know lots of you guys have been nagging me about where it is, and yeah, it's here now. So I'm really excited. I'm so stoked to have it done at last. Like, I've pushed SFM to its limits here, really. But yeah, worked hard on it, and I really hope it's worth the wait. But with that out of the way, I say we should start messing around with this little AI, see what things we can generate. So it seems to know its stuff pretty well. I did some tests with just Transformers and Sonic on their own, but I want to see how it goes with them together. So we'll see what happens here. So let's just start off with something like, what if the Sonic the Hedgehog and Miss franchises, hold on. Sonic the Hedgehog and Transformers franchises. Should we go? Let's go with views, judges. Let's do collaborated, actually. Let's see. What does this say? Oh. Okay, is it too complicated or not? Let's see. Maybe this was too complicated, actually. Alright, let's try again. Also, hello to Keyseat Game and Beyond Creativity by Isaac. I'm wondering if this is going to be a thing, actually. Okay, let's try something else. Okay, let's see. What if the Hedgehog met Optimus Prime? Let's see. No, okay, hold on. Is this the software or is this something on my end? Because I know that ChatGTP has been having some problems, so hold on. Let me see, guys. Maybe I just need to regenerate this. Let's see. We'll just do a quick little test over here. Let's see. Okay. Stop that. So it seems to be working. Alright, let me type that one in again. Let's see. Actually, I should probably change this back crossover. There we go. Okay. We'll see if this works, because maybe few like series crossovers are a bit too hard for it to do. Maybe let's see. So what if Sonic the Hedgehog met Optimus Prime? Let's see. Here we go. Now it's working. If Sonic the Hedgehog were to meet Optimus Prime, it would likely be a meeting of two iconic characters from two different universes. If possible, they could team up to save the world, or they could each face each other as rivals. Ooh, okay. But as these two characters have not actually interacted in any official capacity, their outcome is purely speculative. Yep, that's fair enough, that's fair enough. So we'll see how this goes, because I think maybe fusing things together might be interesting. So yep, what if Sonic met Optimus Prime? Let's see. What about, let's see. If you guys want to maybe give me some potential ideas for prompts as well, by all means, go ahead. Let me see if I can think of something else. Because yeah, this stream might be fairly chill, I reckon. Like, just because like I'm pretty worn out from all the animating I've done these past couple of weeks, so I wanted to do something a bit more relaxing. Let's see. What about, let's see. What if the Hedgehog and Transformers unit? Well, let's do franchises actually. Franchises combined. If Sonic the Hedgehog and Transformers franchises were to combine, it would result in a crossover event that features characters and elements from both franchises. It could involve Sonic and the other characters from the Sonic universe, such as Tails and Knuckles, joining forces with Optimus Prime and the other Transformers to save their respective worlds from a common threat. Maybe the Decepticons? Alternatively, it could feature Sonic and friends as new Transformers, with the ability to transform into vehicles and use their speed and agility to take on Decepticons. The exact storyline and details of such a crossover would likely depend on the creative vision of the people behind it. Dude, that's actually a really cool response. Like, the idea of Sonic and them becoming Autobots? Oh, that's awesome. Like, this is why I wanted to give this a try. Also, I think Michael just came in yet. Kids, there's nothing cooler than writing an awesome story for everybody to read, but if there's a use in AI to write a story for you, then that's no good. Yeah, that's no good. Now, it should be clear, guys, I don't use this to write Sonic and the Autobots. That's all from my creative mind. But today, I just want to experiment to see how good this thing is, because that second response, that was sweet. Like, let's see. Yeah, let's continue with this. Let's see. What if Sonic the Hedgehog became a... Let's say became a Transformer, yeah. Let's see. If Sonic the Hedgehog were to become a Transformer, it could mean that he gains the ability to transform into vehicle or robot mode similar to the Transformers from the franchise. This could provide new opportunities for gameplay and storytelling, allowing Sonic to utilize his speed and agility in new ways, such as his transforming form to navigate through environments, engaging in combat, and solve puzzles. The exact details of Sonic as a Transformer would depend on the interpretation and imagination of those involved creating the content. Man, yeah, this is cool actually though. So we might get I'm not totally sure, like I've seen some other people interact with this thing before, we might get a couple of like repeat responses, like so some things might just be kind of redone, but then again, this is more just an experimental thing. I just want to see what this AI can really do. And also guys, this stream might be a bit shorter as well. I might not go for the full 2 hours, but I still want to do something. Yeah, and also hello Michael. Let's see. Let's see. Let's think of something different. How about, let's see. What's another thing I could do here? Oh, I got one. Let's see. If Sonic, let's see, was a Transformer, what type of vehicle? Oh, come on. There you go. Would he transform into? If Sonic the Hedgehog were a transformer, it is likely that he would transform into a high-speed vehicle such as a sports car or a motorcycle to emphasize his speed and agility. This would also allow him to retain his signature Sonic traits of his fast movement and quick thinking, while also incorporating the transforming ability of a transformer. The exact design of the vehicle mode would likely depend on the interpretation of the creators, but it could feature elements that reflect Sonic's design, such as blue coloration and red stripes, to maintain a coloration of the original character. Yeah, wow. Yeah, that seems pretty accurate for Sonic. Like, you think he'd want to be a car, but, that seems pretty accurate. The motorcycle, though, that would probably be Shadow, I reckon. I reckon Sonic he wouldn't really do bikes. But, still. Let's see, so that's cool, let's see, Alright, so we've been doing a few things here with, let's see, oh, here's one. What would happen if Optimus Prime got all 7 Chaos Emeralds? This will be interesting. If Optimus Prime were to obtain all 7 Chaos Emeralds from the Sonic the Hedgehog franchise, it would likely have significant consequences for both the Sonic and Transformers universes. The Chaos Emeralds are powerful artifacts that can grant immense power and control over time and space. If Optimus Prime were to control all 7, it's possible that he could become even more powerful and pose a greater threat to his enemies. On the other hand, if he uses their power for good, he could potentially become a hero to both universes and use the Emeralds to protect and save both worlds. The exact outcome would depend on the motivations and actions of Optimus Prime, as well as the context of the situation. Yeah, it's right, because I think at first it was sort of saying there, like, it was sort of hinting to the fact, yeah, like, pose a greater threat to his enemies. Like, yeah, pose a greater threat to his enemies. So I think maybe that was alluding to the fact that Optimus maybe wanted to get them for, like, for evil purposes, but he wouldn't do that. He would use them for the same way Sonic would. But, still, yeah, this is cool, dude. I'm having fun. Like, this is actually really fun. So let's just be a bit more, let's see here. What if Dr. Eggman met Megatron? Change it up a bit. Let's go a bit evil. Dr. Eggman from the Sonic the Hedgehog franchise were to meet Megatron from the Transformers franchise, it's possible that they could become allies, as they both have a history of being villains who seek power and control. They could join forces to defeat their common enemies, or they could compete against each other for control of their respective worlds. The outcome of such a meeting would likely depend on the motivation and actions of both characters. As well as the context of the situation, it's also possible that their personalities and goals may lead to conflict, resulting in a showdown between two of the greatest villains in their respective universes. Yeah, that's true actually, because like I mean, the way I'm doing it is that Eggman and Megatron are working together, but that's true. Some people would want to go for the approach that's like, you know, maybe they're both villains, but they don't want to be common allies in a way. I see Nova, you and Metal are back. That's really cool. You guys didn't miss too much. Let's see. So let's see. How about... Oh, here we go. Let's see. What if Sonic the Hedgehog fought Megatron? Let's see. What's this? And by the way, guys, again, if you want to send me some Sonic Transformers ideas, send them my way. If Sonic the Hedgehog were to fight Megatron from the Transformers franchise, it would likely be a high-stakes battle between two powerful and iconic characters. Sonic's speed and agility would be a formidable challenge for Megatron, who is known for his immense strength and weapons expertise. However, Megatron's superior firepower and combat experience would make him a very dangerous adversary for Sonic. The outcome of such a battle would likely depend on the specific abilities and tactics of each character, as well as the context and environment of the battle. It's possible that their encounter could lead to a new alliance or to a lasting enmity between the two characters. Yeah, I doubt it's going to lead to an alliance. Well, maybe if it's Earthspark Megatron it could, but nah, like, that's going to lead to like a long-lasting rivalry, I reckon. But still, that's an interesting concept. Let's see here. Let's go with, how about this? Let's get some other characters in here, because right now we've just done the main heroes and the main villains. Let's see. What if Tails met the Autobots. So yeah, hopefully it refers to Tails. Let's see. If Tails from the Sonic the Hedgehog franchise were to meet with the Autobots from the Transformers franchise, it could lead to an exciting adventure and challenging battle. Tails is known for his mechanical skills and inventions, which could be useful to the Autobots as they seek to protect their world from the Decepticons. Alternatively, Tails' alliance with Sonic could lead to a conflict with the... Alternatively, Tails' alliance with Sonic could lead to a conflict with the Autobots if they see him as a threat. The exact outcome of meeting between Tails and the Autobots would likely depend on the motivations and actions of both characters. For the context of the situation, regardless of the outcome, it would be an interesting encounter between two popular franchises. Yeah, so that's why I said, so that's sort of like I said, some of these, last couple of sentences may be repeats, but that's just sort of the way it works. Let's see. Michael says, I think what could happen is eventually either Eggman or Decepticons would betray each other. Maybe. Let's see. Gabriela Alames, I have a question. When will the ETF and Sonic meet? If you're talking about Sonic and the Autobots episode 2, boom. Yeah, so as I said at the start of the stream, guys, episode 2, the animation's done. I've just got to do some last minute things for editing. But episode 2 will be dropped this Saturday, 8 AM Australia time, which I believe is sometime in the afternoon Pacific time, on Friday. But yeah, but it's just about done, guys. It's coming, so yeah, get excited. Okay, well, let's see. How about Tails found Shockwave? Okay, let's see what that's here. What if Tails met Shockwave? Tails from the Sonic the Hedgehog franchise would meet Shockwave from Transformers. It could result in an intense encounter between two mechanically inclined characters. So they both know that they're both mechanic. Tails is known for his mechanical skills and inventions, while Shockwave is a formidable Decepticon scientist who is often depicted as cold and calculating. Yes! If they were to meet, it's possible that they could work together to create new technologies and weapons, or they can engage in a battle of wits as they try to outmaneuver each other. The outcome of such a meeting would likely depend on motivations of the characters. The outcome would be an interesting encounter between two popular franchises. Yeah. So again, the sentences, and they'll probably be repeat, but that's cool. Let's see. My idea, maybe have Sonic and Autobot racing together to see who's the fastest? Let's see. So what do you mean, Sonic just racing any other? Any particular Transformer you want him to race? Because naturally I want to go to Blur, because he's the fastest Autobot, but yes, I'm so excited for it. Oh, thank you, Gabriella. Yeah, don't you worry, yeah, I've put a lot of hard work into it. I hope it's worth the wait, but yeah, it comes out eventually. It'll be cool if they named Mobius after Autobot planet names... Oh, Cyber Mobius? Oh, man. An alternate version that Sonic characters didn't know about. Oh, can you imagine that? What if, I just got an idea. Because we were going through earlier, what if Sonic became a Transformer and everything? If Sonic did become a Transformer, they should refer to him as a Cyber Mobian. Because Transformers are naturally referred to as Cybertronians. You see what I did there? Cybertronian, Cyber Mobian. Okay, I know it's kind of dumb, but still. It's an idea. Okay, here's one. Knuckles fought Blitzwing. Okay, we'll do that then. Let's see, what if Knuckles fought Blitzwing? Knuckles from the Sonic franchise would fight Blitzwing from Transformers. It would likely be an intense and physical battle between two tough and powerful characters. Knuckles is known for his strength and toughness, while Blitzwing is a formidable Decepticon warrior with the ability to transform into 3 different modes, so it knows that. It knows he's a triple changer. Let's see, what do we got? Let's see, 3 different vehicle modes. A jet, a tank, and a robot. The outcome of such a battle would likely depend on specific abilities and tactics of each other, as well as the context of environment. It's possible their encounter could lead to a new alliance, lasting immunity, yeah, okay. So again, yeah, same sort of thing. Anyone else up to you? Idea the Maximals could make a cameo? Oh, for Sonic and the Autobots? I do like the Maximals, anti-Maximal. Don't get me wrong, I'm super pumped for Rise of the Beast and everything. I'd put Beast Wars in my top 5 favorite Transformers shows. I'd like to bring him in at some point, but I've already got the idea planned out for Season 1 of Sonic and the Autobots. and they're not necessarily, well, I haven't put them in there just because, well, if I were to bring in a too big a cast, it would be just a bit too crazy, but yeah. And I bet Amy be confused of Optimus Prime, kind of like Sonic. I mean, they look very different. I think Amy would be more scared of Optimus Prime, if anything. Well, actually, who's on the topic? Let's see. Let's do something a bit different here. Let's do a bigger thing here. I'm gonna amp this up a little bit. What if Sonic, Tails, Knuckles, and Amy met the Autobots? So I know I kind of did this earlier, but I want to expand this a little bit, see if we can get a larger response. Let's see, if Sonic, Tails, Knuckles, and Amy from the Sonic franchise were to meet the Autobots from Transformers, it could lead to a thrilling and action-packed adventure. The Sonic characters are known for their bravery and quick thinking, which could be useful in battle against the Decepticons. On the other hand, the Autobots could provide powerful backup for Sonic and his friends as they face new challenges. The exact outcome of such a meeting would likely depend on the motivations of both groups, as well as the context of the situation. Regardless, the outcome would be an exciting encounter between two popular franchises. Okay, so it wasn't too different from the other one, I just wanted to try that out. Do you think it will take you like 6 months to finish one season of Sonic and the Autobots? To be honest, Nova, it's going to take me way longer than 6 months. Like, the gap between episode 1 and 2 was pretty much 4 months. So I think it's probably going to take me, I reckon, it's going to take me, I'd say around 2 years maybe to finish season 1, maybe even more. Like, so trust me, it's going to take a while to finish it all, and the episodes are just sort of going to, well, most of them are going to get more advanced and action-packed from here on out, so yeah. It's definitely going to be way more than 6 months. But I do appreciate the patience though, guys. Again, animation takes time. So yeah, just like bear with me. I work as hard as I can. I will be taking like maybe just a week off of animating in general once episode 2 comes out. But I just think I just need a little bit of a break. But anyway. I mean, we'll all laugh at it and be like, oh my god, Amy, he's not me. In the crossover series, is the IDW Sonic characters going to appear? I have thought about that, because I do like the IDW characters, like Tangle and Whisper. I might throw them in, eventually. It probably won't be till the back half of the season, because so the first half's just going to focus on the mainstream characters, but I would like to throw them in event, if I could. Like, because I do have plans to, sort of, for my OC and my friends' OCs to make a little cameo, so, you know. Here's another idea. What if Shadow and Grimlock became friends? Okay, that's an interesting one. Let's see how this would go. Let's see. Well, hold on. What if Actually, I'll do Shadow the Hedgehog specifically. The Hedgehog met Grimlock. Let's see. If Shadow the Hedgehog from the Sonic the Hedgehog franchise were to meet Grimlock from the Transformers franchise, it could result in an intense encounter between two powerful and enigmatic characters. Shadow is known for his brooding personality and his immense power, while Grimlock is a fierce and powerful Dinobot who is often depicted as a leader among the Autobots. I was going to say, he's not leader of the Autobots, but yeah, he's the Dinobot leader, so he's one of the commanders, I suppose you could say. If they were to meet, it's possible that they could engage in battle, or they could form an alliance depending on their motivations and the context of the situation. The outcome of such a meeting would likely depend on specific abilities and tactics of each character, focus on environment, yeah, same sort of thing. A TikTok vid for Amy hugged Optimus Prime. She thought it was Sonic, but my friend voiced. Oh, yeah, that sounds pretty funny. I look forward to the upcoming video. Thank you, Keyseat Game. Yes, this Saturday, guys. Well, my time, it'll be Friday probably for all of you in America, but still, yeah, it's just about done. It's probably gonna do one last render tonight, and then yeah. So yeah, I'm super excited. Let me think. What can we do here? Cool, here we go, I got one, let's see. What if Paramount Live, oh, hold on. action Transformers and Sonic the Hedgehog films were to cross over. This will be interesting. Yeah, this one's taken a little bit, I think. The live-action Transformers films produced by Paramount Pictures and the live-action Sonic the Hedgehog film franchise were to cross over, it could result in a unique and exciting crossover event. The combination of these two popular franchises would likely result in a high-stakes adventure that features a wide range of iconic characters and exciting action sequences. The outcome of such a crossover would likely depend on the specific story and characters involved, as well as the tone and direction of the films. Regardless of the outcome, it would be a highly anticipated event for fans of both franchises. Yeah, I doubt that'll see the light of day, but I mean, you never really know these days if they'll end up putting together some sort of like Paramount cinematic universe or something. So long as like Paramount doesn't ruin Top Gun for me, I'm happy. Anyway, I'm happy heading out now. It's always happy to join. See you later. Alright, have a good day, Keyseed Game. Thank you for stopping by. And oh my god, Rouge, she's easily to take anyone for granted, and I'll bet she'll flirt Optimus and ask him if she could see the Allspark. That's interesting, actually, yeah, ooh, if she asked him. Yeah, I'm not sure what the Allspark would be of interest to Rouge, because it's more some sort of, like, it's not really pretty when you think about it, more like a gem, but still. But actually, that does give me an idea, though. Hold on, let's see. Let's see. What if the power of the Chaos Emeralds were to fuse with the Matrix of Leadership? Here we go. What's this gonna do? If the power of the Chaos Emeralds from the Sonic the Hedgehog franchise were to merge with the Matrix of Leadership from Transformers, it could result in a potent and unparalleled source of power. The Chaos Emeralds are known to contain immense energy, while the Matrix of Leadership is a powerful artifact that is being depicted as the source of the Autobots' strength, and the key to their victory against the Decepticons. Yes. If these two sources of power were to merge, it could greatly enhance the abilities of the wielder, but it could also pose a significant threat to the balance of power in both universes. The outcome of such fusion would likely depend on the motivations and actions involved, as well as specific circumstances of the situation. Regardless of the outcome, it would be an exciting development for fans of both franchises. Yeah, that would be cool, actually, to see those two things come together. And for those of you, like, well, I'm sure most of you probably know what the Matrix of Leadership is, but that's essentially like a piece of, that's a conduit to the power of Primus, the creator god of all Transformers. Just figured I'd clear that up for any non-Transformers fans, but anyway. Oh, I came up with a funny idea for 3D render stream when it's the time, but here's another idea. What if Shadow and Rouge met the Autobots? Okay, sure, we'll do that, yep. What if Shadow and Rouge met the Autobots? Here we go. Shadow and Rouge from the Sonic the Hedgehog franchise were to meet the Autobots. It could result in a complex and intriguing encounter. Shadow and Rouge are often depicted as anti-heroes or villains in the Sonic franchise, and are known for their bravery and noble nature, as they fight to protect their home and the innocent. If these two groups were to meet, it's possible that they could form an unlikely alliance, or they could engage in a battle. Depending on the motivations and actions of both groups, as well as the context of the situation, the outcomes of such a meeting would likely depend on the specific abilities and tactics of each character, as well as the context and the environment of each encounter. Regardless of the outcome, it would be an exciting encounter between two popular franchises. Yeah, but she'll think it is, but once she sees it's not, then she thought that could be the GUN. She did not know that the GUN gives it to Megatron in the series. Yeah. Okay, so I want to try something a bit different here. Let's see. Let's see how well this AI knows its characters. Let's see. Which Autobot would Tails get along with best? I think I already know the answer to this, but, well, I do, but let's see what he says. It's difficult to say which Autobot Tails from the Sonic the Hedgehog franchise would get along with as best. It likely depends on Tails' personality and specific Autobot in question. However, some Autobots that Tails might get along with include, here we go, Bumblebee. Bumblebee is often depicted as friendly and upbeat character, which could make him a good match for Tails. Wheeljack, yep, there's the one, Wheeljack. Yep, Wheeljack is often depicted as a technological genius and inventor, which could make him a good match for Tails, who is known for his mechanical skills. Ratchet, yeah, he was the other one. Yeah, those three were actually the first three that popped into my head. So yeah, this thing's good. Let's see. Ratchet is often depicted as a medic and mechanic, which could make him a good match for Tails, who is known for his resourcefulness and determination. Ultimately, Tails' friendship with an Autobot would likely depend on a variety of factors, including their personalities, interests, and the context of the situation. Yeah, but this one here definitely, yeah, like if I would have, like, it's probably just, I don't think it's listed them as, you know, the best picks for him, but like, well, those three were the ones that popped into my head at first. I'd say Wheeljack was the best fit for him, like, but I don't think that's necessarily meant to be like, oh, Bumblebee's the best match for him or the most likely one. I think it's just listing the three most likely ones. There's no, like, it's not saying, you know, like Bumblebee's the better match or anything. But yeah, these three were the ones that popped into my head, so yeah, this good on this AI. Let's try it again. Let's try, let's see. Which Autobot would Amy Rose get along with? Yeah, so try with Amy again. See, let's get some other, see which characters they list off here. Get some female Autobots maybe. Difficult to say which Autobots Amy Rose in the Sonic franchise would get along with best, as it would likely depend on Amy's personality and the specific Autobot in question. However, some Autobots that she might get along with include RC, yep, that's one. RC is often depicted as a strong, confident, and resourceful character, which could make her a good match for Amy, who is known for her determination. Windblade, that's one. Windblade is often depicted as a brave and confident character, which could make her a good match for Amy, who is also known for her bravery. Yep. Chromia, ooh, okay, that's an interesting one. Chromia is often depicted as a fierce and determined character, which could make a good match for Amy for strength and determination. Yeah, I was a little surprised we didn't get Elite or 1 in there. Because, but anyway, I mean, you know, those are still pretty good picks. Like, you know, RC and Windblade, they make a good match for her. Yeah, I would have said Elite or 1 would have been the third pick rather than Chromia, but in the end, yes, ultimately Amy's friendship with an Autobot will likely depend on a variety of factors, including their personalities, interests, and context situation. Yep. So that's pretty cool. Let's see. By the way, what is this answering app anyway? It's called ChatGTP. So it's been around for, well, it's come out fairly recently. Like I've seen lots of other channels do similar sorts of things with this sort of thing. Like they sort of write out like what if scenarios, like fanfic scenarios and things. They sort of print out responses. And yeah, so like I'll give you guys a hint. Like the video I found it through was it was from the channel Star Wars Theory, where he did something it's very similar. He sort of listed a bunch of different sort of what if Star Wars scenarios, and yeah, and it was really good with its responses. And I'm like, oh my god, I've got to try this myself. So yeah. Okay, if you do, which Autobot would Tails and Amy get along with? So here's one. Which Autobot would Rouge or Blaze get along with? Okay. I think we'll do Blaze, because we haven't done Blaze yet. Let's see, yeah. So yeah, which Autobot would Blaze? I'll do Blaze the cat. Get along with best. This will be an interesting one. See if we get a different one. Let's see. To say which Autobot Blaze would get along with best, as it would likely depend on Blaze's personality. Yep. Let's see. Oh, interesting. Okay. However, some Autobots that Blaze might get along with include Ironhide. That's an interesting one. Okay. Ironhide is often depicted as a strong and brave character, which could make him a good match for Blaze, who is known for her courage. Okay, that's... It's giving me three guys. It's given me like, I was expecting... Okay. Let's see, yeah. The Ultra Magnus is often depicted as a strong and disciplined character, which can make him a good match for Blaze, who is also known for her determination. And Jazz? Seriously? Hold on. Jazz is often depicted as a cool and confident character, which could make him a good match for Blaze, who is also known for her grace and poise. Ultimately, Blaze's friendship would depend on a variety of factors, but, wow, that's... that's not what I was expecting. Like, not even a single female Autobot in there. No RC, no RC, no Windblade. Like, I was half expecting at least RC to be in there. I mean, they the explanations make sense, I guess. Like, I guess with Ultra Magnus it makes sense, but like when it said jazz at first, I'm like, seriously? Jazz? Like, what? But, you know, I mean, I guess their responses are okay, but this is a bit different. This is not what I was expecting. But then again, this is where we test these things. Star Wars Theory? Yeah, I watch him every now and then, Michael. He's good, he's probably one of the better Star Wars channels out there. Let's see. How about which Silver? I was going to say Nova, I was thinking we'll do Silver next. Yeah, let's do Silver. Let's see. Which Autobot would play... Oh, not play. Sorry. Would Silver the Hedgehog get along with best? Difficult to say which Autobot Silver the Hedgehog would get along with at best, as it's likely to depend on his Silver's personality. Yep, as again, it's kind of a repeat. See, Perceptor. Okay. Perceptor is often depicted as a logical and analytic teacher, which could make him a good match for Silver, who's known for his intelligence and analytical skills. Okay, that's fair enough. Brainstorm? Ooh, that's an interesting one, okay. Wasn't expecting that. Brainstorm is often depicted as an inventor and technological genius, which could make him a good match for Silver, who's known for resourcefulness and innovative thinking. Wheeljack, okay. Wheeljack is often depicted as a technological genius and inventor, which can make him a good match for Silver, who is known for intelligence and creativity. I mean, I think Silver's a bit of an interesting one to match with, because when you think about it, there's no, like, telekinetic transformers, of course, so it's not really... This one was probably a bit more of a challenge for the AI, but I think those responses seem reasonable. Let's see, ultimately Silver's friendship would depend on the different factors and everything, yeah. I watched him too, yeah. He's got a bunch of good things over there on that channel. And like I said, I was just sort of browsing through YouTube and yeah, came across he did a video like this with this same software about Star Wars, and I'm like, geez, I gotta give this a crack myself. So yeah, here we are now. The who's Brainstorm? I'm honestly trying to remember who Brainstorm is myself. Actually, I don't think he was in G1. At least I don't think he is. Maybe he is. Hold on, Brainstorm. Because I don't remember him in G1. Was he in... Like, I've heard the name before, but I can't remember which series it was in. Anyway. Alright, so I'm going to try this again. Let's, I'll do 2 more of these. Let's see which... Actually, use all of it. Which what would Sonic get along with best? I think I know what this one will be. We'll do Sonic, we'll do Knuckles, and then we'll try something new. We'll just say, yep, which character Sonic the Hedgehog will get along with. Let's see. Include Bumblebee. Okay, that's interesting. Bumblebee is often depicted as a loyal and brave character, which could make him a good match for Sonic, who is known for bravery and heroism. Cliff Jumper is often depicted as a confident and adventurous character, which could make him a good match for Sonic, who is also known for his speed and sense of adventure. Hot Rod, okay. Hot Rod is often depicted as a confident and daring character, which could make him a good match for Sonic, who is known for his bravery and sense of adventure. Okay, where's Blur? Does this thing know who Blur is? Because that one, this is interesting. So we'll scroll back up. So Tails' one was on points. Like, here we go. Like, Tails' one here, on points. Those 3 characters are the ones they were the first 3 that popped into my head. These ones for Amy, they seemed accurate. Like, I say they're all good picks. Like I said, I would have put Leader 1 in there instead of Chromia, but still, they were all good picks. Blaze's one went a bit, interesting. I was not expecting these 3. See, Silver's one, again, I've cut this one some slack because Silver's a bit of a singularity. Like, there's not really a character like Silver in the Transformers franchise. But this one here, this was, like, very different. Like, I could see Hot Rod and probably Bumblebee, but I was half expecting one to be Optimus and the other to be Blur. Like, well, Blur was the first one I was expecting, so yeah, that's kind of broken, I think. Alright, but anyway, I'll test it out in a sec, but let's just do this. Let's do Knuckles now. What would Knuckles get with best? Okay. This AI is probably thinking, like, what's this guy doing? Why is he just listing off all these different scenarios? He does have psychokinesis, but I bet he'll be way cooler than as a Cyberbot when he transforms into a car or other vehicles. Yeah. Difficult to say which Autobot Knuckles the Echidna would get along with, personality and all that, but who in question? Grimlock? Okay, sure. Grimlock is often depicted as a strong and powerful character, which could make him a good match for Knuckles, who's known for strength and martial arts skills. Swoop? Okay. Swoop is depicted as a strong, powerful character, which could make him a good match for Knuckles, who's known for strength and combat abilities. And Slag, so this thing's pairing Knuckles up with the Dinobots, it seems. See, Slag is often depicted as a strong and powerful character, which could make him a good match for Knuckles, who is also known for his strength and durability. So yeah, I mean, the character... Oh, I need some water. Okay, that's better. So, the one character I was expecting was Ironhide, to be honest, because, you know, Ironhide's like a powerhouse, and also he's red, like Knuckles. But still, I could picture Knuckles getting along with the Dinobots. And I think what the AI is maybe taking into account here is because Knuckles is a bit, you know, is that sometimes Knuckles can be a bit stupid at times, and like I said, I don't like it when Knuckles is a bit like, when they make him a knucklehead. I mean, sometimes it's funny, but sometimes I feel like it just gets overused a bit, and I feel like maybe that's what it was, like, it was sort of taking into, I feel like this was more so looking at Boom Knuckles rather than like modern Knuckles, per se. Someone who's not super intelligent, but someone who's really strong, so that's why they put him with the Dinobots. But yeah, that's just my guess. But regardless, I'm going to see, I need to fix up the one with Sonic here, let's see. What if Sonic met Blur? I believe that's how it's spelled. Let's do Blur from Transformers so it knows. If Sonic the Hedgehog would meet Blur from the Transformers franchise, it would likely be an interesting encounter, given similarities in speed and quick thinking. Sonic and Blur could likely bond over their mutual love for adventure and excitement, as well as their speed and agility. Oh, hang on, this one's getting a bit interesting. Blur's fast-talking and tendency to act quickly could complement Sonic's bravery and leadership skills, making for a dynamic and exciting duo. In a hypothetical crossover, they could team up to take on any challenges that come their way, relying on each other's unique abilities to get the job done. However, the two characters also have their differences, such as Blur's tendency to act impulsively and Sonic's more measured approach to problems. I mean, that's debatable, like, that depends on the Sonic you're looking at, I think. But still, yeah. These differences could lead to some conflict between the two, but they would more than likely be able to resolve their differences and work together in the end. So, that was a good response, I think. Like, that was pretty accurate for the most part. Like I said, the whole thing with... Because Sonic can be rather impulsive as well, so it's a bit, you know... But, I mean, regardless, you know... It's still a pretty good response, so... Let me think. Trying to think of something else here. Maybe... I'm just thinking for a sec, guys. Give me a sec. Let's see, what could we maybe do here? I'm trying to think of something a bit more unique. Something a bit different. Oh, here's one. Let's see. What if Dr. Eggman utilized Cybertronian technology in his creations? Here we go. See if it picks up the word Cybertronian. Dr. Eggman, the primary villain from Sonic the Hedgehog, was to utilize Cybertronian technology in his creations. It would likely make his robots even more powerful and dangerous. Cybertronian technology, which is the technology used by the Transformers, is known for its advanced capabilities and versatility, which would give Dr. Eggman a significant advantage. Wow, this is getting pretty big, actually. which will give Dr. Eggman a significant advantage in his quest to conquer the world. By incorporating Cybertronian technology into his robots, he could create powerful robot weapons and machines that are capable of defeating even the strongest opponents. On the other hand, the inclusion of Cybertronian technology could also make Dr. Eggman's creations more vulnerable to attack, as the Transformers would likely be able to find ways to exploit the weaknesses of the technology. Additionally, the Transformers themselves might view Dr. Eggman as Eggman's use of their technology as an affront, which could lead to conflict between the two sides. Ah, here we go. Ultimately, the impact of Dr. Eggman utilizing Cybertronian technology would depend on the specific details of the scenario, including the capabilities of his creations and the reactions of the Transformers and other characters in the Sonic and Transformers universes. Wow, yes, that was, I think, the biggest response we've gotten from any of these things yet. There's the thing, I'm trying to get a bit more specific with these responses, give it a bit more advanced, really see how it works. Let's see. But in a different Sega universe, Knuckles was smart. In a different verse, he was dumb in their universe. Yeah, Knuckles isn't really, I mean, he's not the most intelligent character, but like in the modern verse, he's still, I wouldn't say he's stupid. Like, say what you want about the fact he's gotten tricked by Eggman, like, whatever. I've kind of let that slide. But, let's see. I'm trying to think of something else rather specifically. Let's just, well, actually, nah, maybe not. I was initially going to type, like, who's more powerful, Sonic or Optimus Prime, but I think it might just come up with a dead end. Well, let's try it anyway. Who's more powerful? Oh, come on. Who's more powerful? Sonic the Hedgehog or Optimus Prime? Okay, let me just make that a capital. Let's see. Comparing the power of Sonic the Hedgehog and Optimus Prime is difficult, as they have different strengths and abilities. Sonic is known for his incredible speed and agility, as well as his ability to harness the power of the Chaos Emeralds to achieve incredible feats. He is a skilled fighter and a natural leader with a strong sense of determination and bravery. Optimus Prime, on the other hand, is a powerful robot with immense physical strength and durability. He is an experienced warrior with vast knowledge of Cybertronian technology and tactics. He is also a skilled leader, known for his courage, wisdom, and ability to inspire others. Yep. Ultimately, the answer to who is more powerful depends on the context of the specific scenario. In a one-on-one physical confrontation, Optimus Prime would likely have the advantage due to his superior strength and durability. However, in the situation where agility and quick thinking are required, Sonic might have the upper hand. In a battle of wits and strategy, the two characters might be evenly matched, and with the outcome dependent on the specific situation of each character's unique abilities and skills. Okay, so yeah, that was actually an interesting response. So, like as it said there, you know, they said that like in a one-on-one, Optimus Prime would likely have the advantage because, of course, he's much bigger. Of course, he's got, you know, much stronger and much more durable. But of course, it did say, you know, sometimes, you know, if speed and quick thinking were the thing, maybe Sonic could get the upper hand on him. Let's see, but of course, as it said that, you know, battle and wits and everything, that's pretty much an evenly matched thing. So maybe, like, I'm actually kind of glad we did that in the end. What's Nova got? Metal Sonic and Soundwave became partners? We'll give that a try. Oh, wait, hold on. What if Metal Sonic and Soundwave became allies? Metal Sonic and Soundwave, two popular villains from the Sonic and Transformers franchises, were to become allies, could have a significant ramification for both universes. There's a word we haven't had yet. Metal Sonic has a robotic version of Sonic, possesses many of the same abilities as the real Sonic, including incredible speed and agility. He's a skilled fighter and has a strong sense of loyalty to Dr. Eggman, the primary villain of the Sonic franchise. Soundwave, meanwhile, is a powerful and cunning Decepticon who serves as the communications specialist for the Decepticon army in the Transformers universe. He's known for his strategic mind, his ability to analyze and intercept any type of communication, and his formidable combat abilities. If Metal Sonic and Soundwave were to join forces, their combined abilities would make them a formidable force to be reckoned with. Their alliance could give them a strategic advantage over their enemies, as they could be able to coordinate their actions and utilize each other's strengths to their advantage. On the other hand, their alliance could also lead to conflict between the Sonic the Hedgehog and Transformers universes, as the heroes from both sides would likely see the alliance as a threat and work to stop the two villains. Overall, the impact of Metal Sonic and Samus becoming allies would depend on the specific details of the scenario, including motivations of the two villains reacting to one another. Yep. So that's, again, another good response here. But I think it's good we try to get a bit more specific in everything with these. See, I'm trying to think, what's something else we can maybe try? What about... Oh, here's one. I got an idea. What if Sonic the Hedgehog and friends will do were transported to, well, we'll do accidentally transported to Cybertron. Let's see here. Sonic the Hedgehog and his friends were to be accidentally transported to Cybertron, the home planet of Transformers. It would likely result in a significant change of events for both the Sonic and Transformers universes. Sonic and his friends would be in a completely unfamiliar environment surrounded by the towering robots and strange technology. They would have to quickly adapt to their new surroundings and figure out how to get back home along the way, and would likely encounter the Transformers and become involved in their conflicts, either as allies or enemies. On the other hand, the arrival of Sonic and his friends on Cybertron would likely have a profound impact on the Transformers as well. The presence of these fast and agile creatures from another world would challenge their understanding of the universe and potentially shake up their established power structures. The heroes and villains of the Transformers franchise would likely react differently to Sonic and his friends, with some of them seeing as allies and others as threats to their goals and plans. Autobots and Decepticons. Ultimately, the outcome of Sonic and his friends being transported to Cybertron would depend on the specific details of the scenario, including the motivations of the characters, the state of the Transformers universe at the time of the transport, oh that's true, yeah, and the decisions made by Sonic and his friends during the time on Cybertron. Yeah, that's actually a really good response. Like, this is probably my new favorite one thus far, because it really got in depth there, because like how it said here toward the end, like, it says, yeah, the outcome of Sonic and friends being transported to Cybertron would depend on the specific, including the motivations of the characters, the state of the Transformers universe at the time. Yeah, that's true. It's like, was this pre the Great War between the Autobots and Decepticons? Was this, you know, during the war on Cybertron? Was this after they left, and was Cybertron just a barren wasteland? Like, you don't really know. Last question for this, which Autobot would Rouge get along with? Oh, you want to do that one? Alright, yeah, sure, I'll do that for you, Metal. Alright, let's see. Which Autobot would Rouge the Bat get along with best? Difficult to say which Autobot Rouge the Bat would get along with best. Let's see. However, it's possible that Rouge might have a... Oh, hold on, what's this? This is a different response, actually. What's the best, depending on her personality and characters. However, it's possible that Rouge might have a rapport with a cunning and resourceful Autobots such as Bumblebee or Ratchet, who value intelligence and a cunning resource for such as Bumblebee or Ratchet, who value intelligence and determination as much as she does. It's also possible that she might get along with an Autobot who values friendship and loyalty, like RC or Ironhide. As these qualities are important to Rouge, ultimately the Autobot that Rouge gets along with would be the one who values her unique skills and abilities, who can... So that's actually a different response compared to the other ones. Like, if I go back up here, yeah, right here, it gave me like a number 3. It's just a repeat of like a number 3 thing all the way down. This was a different one on the other hand. It was more like a comment. Yeah, that's crazy. I'm actually glad we did that one. Alright. Let's see, what's something else? Oh, here's one. What if Sonic the Hedgehog absorbed the power of the matrix of leadership. This will be interesting. What if Sonic the Hedgehog would absorb the power of the Matrix of Leadership? It would likely have a significant impact on both Sonic and Transformers universes. The Matrix of Leadership is an incredibly powerful artifact said to contain the knowledge and wisdom of the previous leaders of the Autobots. Yes, it also serves as the source of power and considered to the key to their victory over the Decepticons. If Sonic were to absorb the power, he would likely become incredibly powerful with the ability to harness its knowledge and strength for its own purpose. However, with great power comes great responsibility. This isn't Spider-Man! Wrong franchise, get out! No, I'm joking. I'm joking, that is a good quote. And yeah, nothing against Spider-Man, I do kind of like that franchise, but you know. See, however, with great power becomes great responsibility. Sonic would likely have to learn how to control and use the power of the Matrix, and it's possible that he would become a target of the Decepticons, who would seek to take the Matrix for themselves. Sonic might also find himself at odds with the Autobots, who would see him as a potential threat. Ooh, okay, so maybe they might see Sonic as a potential thief, maybe, or something. The outcome of Sonic absorbing the power of the Matrix would depend on specific details of the scenario, including Sonic's motivations, the state of Transformers universe at the time of the absorption, the decisions he makes while wielding this new power. Regardless of the outcome, it would be a major event in both Sonic and Transformers universes, with far-reaching consequences for the characters and their respective worlds. Again, this is... like how we're going for some more specific stuff now, like, I feel like this is pretty interesting. Yeah, this is, yeah, I'm liking these responses we're getting at the moment. Let's see. Insert Jameson laugh here, you serious? Yeah, I'll give you that one, Michael, that was a good one. Okay. Let's see. What's something else, maybe? Trying to think. What's another thing we could maybe hear? Ooh. I've got an idea. Oh, but how do you spell it, though? Okay, hold on. Does anyone know how to spell Metarex? Those of you who've seen Season 3 of Sonic X, how do you spell Metarex? Because here's what my thing is. What would happen if the Autobots fought the... Yeah, how do you spell Metarex? Is it M-A... Is it like that? I think that's how it's spelled, yeah. M-A-T-E-R-E-X? Let's see. Oh, Gabriella? Oh, thank you guys. Yep, Gabriella and Michael, you guys have... I just had the A and the E back to front. Okay. Yeah, there we go, Metarex. And I'll do from Sonic the Hedgehog, so just so it knows. Let's see, does this thing know it's Sonic X or... Let's see. If the Autobots from the Transformers franchise were to fight against the Metarex from the Sonic the Hedgehog franchise, it would likely be an epic battle between two powerful forces. The Autobots are a group of advanced robots from the planet Cybertron who have sworn to protect the universe from the evil Decepticons. They are highly skilled warriors that possess powerful weapons, making them formidable foes in combat. The Metarex, on the other hand, are a race of powerful and technologically advanced creatures who seek to conquer and control the universe. And they are led by... okay, they are led by the evil Dr. Eggman, who is master of robotics and machinery. That's a bit inaccurate. They did work with Eggman in Season 3, but Eggman wasn't their leader, Dark Oak was, so that's a bit broken, but then again, this is a bit more specific, but anyway. In a battle between the Autobots and the Metarex, it's likely that the Autobots would face a significant challenge, as the Metarex are powerful and well-equipped force. However, the Autobots' bravery and determination would make them formidable opponents, and they would likely bring all of their skills and weaponry to bear in the fight. Ultimately, the outcome of this battle would depend on the specific details of the scenario, including the size and strength of the respective forces, weapons and technologies at their disposal, and the strategies each side employs in the fight. Regardless of the outcome, it would be an epic and exciting battle between the two powerful forces, with far-reaching consequences for both the Autobots and the Metarex. Yeah, so that's an interesting response. Yeah, you're right there, Michael. You're dead wrong. Yeah, Dark Oak is their leader. It's not Dr. Eggman. I think maybe, again, I was kind of wondering if something like that was going to happen, because I know the lore in Sonic X is a bit, you know, not as well known, like compared to the lore in the games, so it probably just naturally assumed that, but... So then again, that's where I want to test this thing, see how accurate it actually is, so... But anyways, so that is, that's that. But still, I think it was worth a response. Like, most of it was pretty accurate, like, sort of being, you know, like a interesting battle. It would depend on, like, you know, weaponry and, you know, tactics and everything. Yeah, the only thing that was inaccurate was just the whole thing that they're led by Dr. Eggman, because that's not accurate. Yeah, like, believe me when I say it, guys, like, I think Season 3 of Sonic X is probably the closest thing we'll get to a Sonic Transformers crossover at this point, given, because, you know, since IDW lost the rights to the Transformers comics recently, you know, the odds of getting a comic crossover is pretty much gone down the drain, so, yeah, I think Season 3 will be the closest we'll get. Let me think. So seeing Gabrielle, you're saying something about Mephiles helps Unicron. Oh, actually, I've got an idea. Let's see. What if Solaris merged with Unicron? Here we go. The Sun God Solaris merged with the Lord of Chaos. Let's see. Solaris and Unicron are two separate and powerful entities from the Sonic the Hedgehog and Transformers universes. Respectively, if they were to merge, the result would be a being of immense power and potentially catastrophic consequences. Solaris is a godlike entity in the Sonic the Hedgehog franchise known for its immense power and abilities. It is capable of controlling time and space and has the ability to manipulate reality itself. Unicron, on the other hand, is a massive and ancient evil being from the Transformers franchise known as the Destroyer of Words. Or, yep, another one is the Chaos Bringer. But yep, so yep, same thing. Unicron is a planet-sized entity that feeds on entire civilizations and is capable of consuming entire planets. If Solaris were to merge with Unicron, the result would be a being of immense power and destructive potential. It would have the ability to manipulate the reality to control time, as well as the ability to consume entire planets. The consequences of such a being's existence would be catastrophic for the universe and its inhabitants. However, as these two entities have come from separate fictional universes, a merger between them is not possible within the confines of their respective stories. Okay, so it literally just came out and said there, the odds of that happening is pretty much no. Like, it's not going to happen, not unless, you know... Not unless, like, you know, they actually got a thing happens. But yeah, so it said that it's not going to happen because they're reflected to their own stories and everything. So that's a fair enough response. How long have we been going for? 1 hour and 5. Wow, where'd that time go? Alright, I think. By Mephiles the Dark? What can I do with Mephiles? Let's see, oh, hold on, let's see. What if... I do like Mephiles. What if Mephiles were... What if Mephiles the Dark met Megatron? Let's see what happens here. Mephiles the Dark and Megatron are characters from the Sonic the Hedgehog and Transformers franchises respectively. If they were to meet, it would likely result in a conflict between two powerful and determined villains. Mephiles the Dark is a villain from the Sonic the Hedgehog franchise known for his abilities in time manipulation and his evil nature. Mephiles seeks to destroy Sonic and his friends and is willing to do whatever it takes to achieve his goals. Megatron, on the other hand, is the leader of the Decepticons in the Transformers franchise and is a ruthless and cunning villain. He seeks to conquer the universe and defeat the Autobots and is known for his strategic mind and military prowess. If Mephiles the Dark were to meet Megatron, they would likely engage in a conflict to determine who is the superior villain. The outcome of such a confrontation would likely depend on the specific circumstances of their character and their abilities of each character. However, as these two characters come from separate fictional universes, a meeting between them is not possible within the confines of their respect. So it ended the same way. So it's gone for like it's interesting. Its final responses here has changed, like it says here. Like, yeah. A meeting of them is not possible between the confines of their respective stories. But if I go back up here to, like, near the top... Let's see, if I go back up here to, like, my first one, let's see here, what if... Let's see, like, what if Sonic the Hedgehog met Optimus Prime? Let's see. but these two characters have not actually interacted in any official party capacity. The outcome is purely speculative, yeah. And so here, the exact storyline and details of such a crossover will likely depend. So the response is a bit different, actually. It's like kind of changed its tone a little. Me and Metal Brain ran out of ideas. It's totally fine then, Nova, if you guys run out of ideas. Like, I mean, I'm just sort of coming up with them as I go at this point. Let's see. What's something else, maybe? I think, what's something else? Ooh, actually, here's an idea. What if Megatron got his hands on the Phantom Ruby? Let's see here. Oh, what? Too many requests, 1 hour, try again later. Oh, there was a limit? Okay, this might be the end of the stream. Okay, I didn't realize maybe... Hold on, let me try something. Give me one sec, guys. If I refresh this, will that change anything? Okay, now let me try this again. Let's see, what if Megatron got his hands on Ruby? Nah, okay. So yeah, guys, I've just tried, I'll show you, hold on. This might be the end of the stream, I think, actually. So yeah, I think maybe, because, so yeah, it says, yeah, too many requests in 1 hour, try again later. So I think maybe, this thing can only endure so much, like within a certain time period. So maybe, I think I've used up all the responses I can, at least for today, maybe. I mean, then I did say at the start of the stream, this was probably going to be a shorter stream anyways, just because, like, well, I didn't really feel like doing the full 2 hours, but, I was hoping to go for a bit longer, and, man, that was a really cool idea, you know. I thought that would have been a cool idea for, you know, Megatron getting his hands on the Phantom Ruby. That would have been interesting. But, I mean, you know, it is what it is, really, if that's all there really is, guys. Maybe I'll just have to call it here, I think. But I would like to do this again. This was a lot of fun. Like, I think this is a nice change of pace from doing renders all the time. Like, I do enjoy those streams, but I've been doing them pretty frequently lately, so I felt this was a nice change of pace. So yeah, I think I might just call it a stream here, I think, guys. We've gone for an hour and 10 minutes. I think that's long enough. But, regardless, though, thank you all for coming. Oh, yeah. I think so thank you all for coming. This was a lot of fun. I would love to do this again. Maybe we'll come back and do like a part 2, maybe do some other concepts and everything. But, let's see, yeah, because it broke, let's see, yeah, well, dang, yeah, I agree, Michael, yeah, like, really? Yeah, it sucks, but yeah, so I'll go ahead, I think I'll call it for a stream. We've done well regardless. I think I had a lot of fun with this. We'll, see how it all goes, and remember, guys, don't forget, this Saturday, this will be coming out, episode 2 comes, and and of course I'll be back on Friday for the Sonic Frontiers, but for those of you that stay awake late at night, tune in tomorrow, because me and my friends are going to do something else as well. Something a bit different. Something a bit cursed, but yeah, me and my friends are going to do something tomorrow night as well, so, and when I say tomorrow night, it's probably going to be like midnight in the US, so if you guys are awake by then, you're more than welcome to tune in, but if you'd rather go to sleep, that's totally fine, I understand. But yeah, I figured I'd just point that out. So there's a bit of content coming out this week, but regardless, guys, thank you all for coming, and yeah, I shall see you guys